Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Crafty Kaylee Creations, and I'm Kaylee. Welcome. I'm excited today to show you the foundation of the fabric bowl. A few people have asked me they'd like to know how it's created, how I make it. So yeah, I'm here today to show you, starting from the basics. So first you want a circle. It's dependent on the size of the bowl, what size circle you're going to cut. This one at the moment I've got about 10.5 inches in diameter, or if you'd like to know in centimetres, 26.5 centimetres. This one here, the smaller one, the third one I did, the last one I did was an 8-inch bowl. So what's that? 16, I think about 20 centimetres is 8 inches. So you just want a circle. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. And then we need to find the middle of the bowl. Let's just make sure that's about this, yeah, about there. Now, what we need to do is mark, just put a little mark for now, the sides, up and down, turn it this way, and then we will do, you need 8 in total. So I've got 8 marks. Before we go any further, I'd just like to say, if you're watching from areas where the cyclone affected you, I hope that you fared through it well and you're okay. We were in the area. I'm actually over the highway a little bit, just from where Bribie Island is, and that's where it was to cross. We're very lucky here in Queensland. Well, a lot of people weren't. South, like Brisbane, south of Brisbane, and down into northern New South Wales, I feel copped the most of it. And I feel so sorry for those people. It was due to like cross where we are, but however, it mucked around for so long and sat off the coast for so long, and he couldn't decide what he wanted to do, going around and around. By the time he crossed, it didn't do much destruction where we are here, so we're very lucky. We did take precautions, so we've been here for 5.5 years, and so we don't have trees, thank goodness for that. But we brought in we have a big shed out the back, or part of the shed is where my craft room is, and we brought in our rubbish bins, our pot plants, our pots that don't have plants in them, and put them in our shed. All our patio furniture we put in our big shed, because we didn't want, depending on what the winds were going to be like, we didn't want them flying around our patio area, which is enclosed with heavy gauge mesh, so it would have flung around there and just wrecked everything. So we took all those precautions, but we were very, very lucky. Quite a bit of hectic wind Saturday night and rain, but no flooding where we are, which is great. Both my daughters live within 20 minutes. One lives 20 minutes, one lives half an hour away, and they both lost their electricity. They came out here on Sunday to have showers and food and bring the kids out, and but yeah, we're all good. So if you're in those areas that it affected, I'm so very sorry, and I hope you can get on with your lives and it's not too devastating. So with all that said, we'll get on with our bowl. So what I do is go in about, it depends what you want the base of your bowl to be, but I go about, this is a rather big bowl. I don't know if I've done one this big before. Anyway, I'll go about 2 3/4 inches down. So you want to do that with all of these, because this is going to be our cutting line. If you find a better way to do it that suits you, but this is the way I've been doing it. I've done all my bowls this way. I did watch Sarah's first video from last year, and this I just found easier, and then she's put out a bowl, she's put one since then, which is how I do mine anyway. So yeah, I just think it's rather easy. So there we go. Now, oh, also I must mention to you, like, they're not, you can see they're not very equal, are they? Anyway, that's okay. I don't think it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. It doesn't have to be 100% mathematical perfect. Now, the first 2 bowls I made, because I'm using batting for in the middle, the substrate, and I just used this one piece. I found, even when I stitched it all up, it sat up a little bit, but, excuse me. Oh dear. I should have brought my bottle of water down. I just found that was still soft and a bit flimsy, whereas this one here, my third bowl, a little bead in there, a little pearl. I put the 2 pieces of batting in, and I just found I like that better. So there's 2 pieces there. Now what we do is we cut this with the scissors down to that point. As I say, it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. I might go around a little bit further here. You see, I'm not right on the line, but it's just to give you an indication. I don't think, it doesn't really matter. Now the next part, is going to be a bit tedious for you to sit and watch me stitch, so I may turn this off after just showing you a couple. Overlap them as so. It doesn't matter, the more you go in, I think the higher the sides of the bowl will be. I don't know, I just go to about here. And then just do a basic running stitch. You're not going to see any of this because it's going to be covered with all your fabric. So I didn't bring my thimble either. Oh, I'll just use my trusty little thumbette that I used to use before I bought my fancy leather one. That'll do, just to help give it a bit of a push along so it doesn't push into my thumb. So you don't need anything magical here. I don't know, I think Sarah might do both sides. I don't. I just do the one. I don't think it's necessary to sew both sides. So you're going to go all the way round. For Pete's sake, come on. Good grief. What's going on? That's better. Just go all the way around. Let's start at the bottom of this one. Doesn't matter if you start at... well, that knot wasn't so grand, was it? Doesn't matter if you start at the top or the bottom. Just so long as you get them all sewn up. You're going to be putting so many running stitches through this anyway. It's basically just to hold it together, I feel. That's all you need to be doing to just so that you can get that all done. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, you're not going to see it. So what projects are you working on at the moment? Are you doing any more bowls? When I finish videoing this little bit here, this is just to get you started, and then I can come back and show you how I put my scraps on. Because I've got a lady has asked me to sew. I'll be machine sewing them. A couple of fabric book covers, and I'm in another group, and a few groups on Facebook, but she asked if anyone could make some. She did see the ones she particularly liked that from a company that makes them and sells them, but she said, I can't justify the price. They're an absolute absorbent, crazy price, and I'm going to make them for half the price. I'm supplying all the fabric and everything. I took some photos of some of my fabrics in the colourway that she asked about, that she likes, and she selected two. She's getting me to do two in different sizes, and it was before everything was going on with the cyclone, and I said to her, well, once everything settles down, I'll look at doing them. So so today I'm going to, I don't know, you never know, I might get one sewn today, but I do have a few other things to do, but I want to cut them out, prep them. I don't think it'll take me too long to sew, to be honest, once I cut it all out. I'm not sure the ones you buy, if they have anything in the middle of them, or they're just the two pieces of fabric. Excuse me. I'm going to put a piece of batting in the middle just so that it makes them a bit nice and soft to touch rather than just the fabric. Okay, we might leave that here, and then once I've done that, I can show you. I will just show you it first. Now, Sarah mentioned in hers that she covers hers in cream fabrics first and then puts her coloured fabrics on, which I did with this one. However, I'm not going to do it with this one I'm showing you, because I just feel it's more fabric to stitch through, and you don't see it anyway once you've covered it all with your scraps. These pieces, I cut out that little piece of the doily. It's the same as this one. They're in each corner. This one has a few little marks on it. It has been washed, but it won't come out, but that's okay. So, but this time I thought, and it's a much bigger bowl, I'm going to put this doily down the bottom, and I'll put this up on the side of the bowl. And I've got another little one as well. So they're just there waiting for that. These were all my creamy coloured fabrics that I was going to, well, I've put under that bowl. I'm not going to put under this one. I just thought I would show you my scrap container that I have. So some of them aren't that scrappy, but years ago when I was making quilts for the ADF, I had lots of fabrics left over from some projects, so they just all got put in here. And I've got like some strips of fabrics. This actually, I'm not sure if you can see over here, under my sewing machine, I made a sewing machine mat. This was part of that. Well, see, this is ideal. As I said in a previous video, I do like to put some binding around the top. So I put all the fabric down, and then I like to sew that like that down there, and then go over. One of the other ones I did, I went under like this as a binding as well, but this one I just put it straight over. Some of them were a lot longer than longer than others, so some came down further, some were shorter, but ideally that's what I use these strippy ones for. And yeah, I made a quilt, a memory quilt for my daughter, well, both my daughters for their 21st, but my younger daughter, Rebecca, I did hers with reds in it. And that was one piece out of that I had cut strips to subcut to put around photos. This was the same, that piece is from that. So yeah, and I just put all my other little scrappy bits in there. This was a binding I've used on something. You can see I've got that sewn together. So that's my scrap bucket. That's what I've been using to make for my fabric bowls. So if you've got your scrap bucket handy, just have that with you. So I'll put that over there. And I'll come back later. Bye for now. Okay, I'm back. I have now sewn up all sides to make it a circle, all the cuts that we did. I finished one of the book covers I was telling you about earlier. I'll just show it to you. And I need to do another one a little bit bigger. So it's a soft cover for a book. Now I've got a book here. This is a bit bigger book, so it's not going to fit this one. The lady wanted two different sizes, but the idea is, and well, it's not going to fit because, okay, that goes in there, and then this is your bookmark, and this goes over the back, and to hold it on, it's got elastic that holds it like that. But this book's too big. She wanted a smaller one, so I just had this book handy. Oh, actually, I think I've got another. Do I have another little book? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Ah, yes, I do have a small book. This is a much smaller book, though, so that one's too big, and this one might be too small. Anyway, put the cover in like that, or at least it'll work. And for your bookmark, and then over the back, obviously because it's a much smaller book, that's going to have, yeah, I'll push that up there so you can see. And you've got a nice dust cover, soft cover for your book. And I'm going to make another one. I think she should be happy with that. At half the price, I would be. And I'm just going to make another one, but I might just send her a couple of photos of this one first and show her to see if she's happy with it. And she likes purples, so the other one she selected when I sent her the photo was this one with all the butterflies, and there's some purples and blues in it. Okay, so a little bit of that might be nice for the bowl. Here we go. I'll show you what we do next. Now, because I want to put this down the bottom, I'll put some fabric down the bottom. Here's another nice butterfly one. I might actually just and then those pieces are coming up. That looks all right, doesn't it? I'll just snip this off over here. Just lay your scraps anywhere you want them. These are the little corners I cut off from the other one, so I'll probably, from the other book, I'll probably use that. Let me get some pins organised here in my huge pin cushion. So that's a matter of going through your scrap bin to see what you like and you want to put on there. I love these little houses, aren't they cute? So I might put that there. Like, you can put teeny scraps, big scraps. I like that butterfly. I'm not going to cover the butterfly, so let's go over here. I try and go close to the edge at the top, but then when we put the binding over, that will be okay. I do the inside first. You can do whatever you like. If you want to do the outside, that's up to you. Generally, yeah, you can't really, they don't go around the corners very well, so it's a little bit difficult, but anyway, I can put something over there. And then what do we want to put down next? This is always my dilemma, what to use. Do we really want a plain colour? Oh, I could always put that there, couldn't I? Because as I said, I'm going to use this as well. So I'll put that there like that. And then sorry, I think I knocked the camera then. No. Do we like that one, or do we go up this way? There's some Japanese fabric. I might just put that there. Put that one in there. Go around this way. How about oh, that looks nice, that little yellow check. I could put that up here. It's up to you if you want to be all colour coordinating. My other ones mostly are, but and I try to be, but there's yellow in the bust, so I've got yellow there. I love this fabric, but I think it's a little bit dark, so we'll give that a miss. What do I want? What do I want? Put some of this on the last one, I think. And I don't know if I want it to go there. Oh, I like this fabric. Then oh, that'll be nice. That there. Got a bit of plain yellow. Oh, what about the doggies? Ideally, it'd be good to put it up this way so you can see the dogs up the correct way. However, oh, I can just put one little bit there, can't I? That will be cute. And I'll just put that there like that. Little puppy dogs. This is a big scrap. big scrap. What if I was to put... Okay, got a little big pieces here, not too many scrappies, but anyway, oh, do you think that's too big? So cute, but I'm not sure. Why not? Why not? Got lots of little rainbow colours in here. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're going with that. Yes. Covering up a lot of blue on the bottom there. I can still put that down there. Oh, that'll... Or the smaller one. I could go with the smaller one. Doesn't have to be the big one, does it? Now, what do I want around here? I was going to put some of that in, but I might put it on the back. I would like to use the part with all the writing on it, unless I used as... See, it's got the, that's the edge of the fabric, so it's not going to... Get your words out, Kaylee. It's not going to fray. So, I like the idea of using that. No, I don't want to cover that up. Okay, so we can go like that. That would be pretty. I'll have to have a little pleat in it though, won't it? That's okay. I think I can handle that. Got to put something little in there. I'll just put a piece of this plain yellow fabric. Can just pop that underneath. There we go. Just has to be covered. Some small pins. So get your scraps out and start covering your bowl. You can use itty bitty scraps, or you can just add a little bit of a scene like I have. It's up to you. Obviously that will go in after, so that doesn't need to go there now. Now, I do need a little piece for in there. Oh, there's a purple balloon. How about I put a pop of this colour in there. So I will put it underneath. So we'll just put it here. Like so. Put the pen back in. Can just go like that. There we go. And that's all good because we're just going to put the binding. You can put more pins in if you want. It's up to you how much you want to pin. Okay, I'll just quickly show you the next step so that you can keep going on that. I don't put anything on the outside for now. I just do all the inside first. That's how I do it. It's entirely up to you what you'd like to do. Now, what I do first is, and I'm just using crochet cotton. I think this one belonged to my grandma. I've been using it a lot over the years and still got some on it. So what I like to do first is overcast stitch on everything. As you can see on this one, well, you can't really see on that one because I've got too much stitching, but I didn't fully stitch round on the back of this one because I felt it's got enough stitching on it. So I put overcast stitch on each piece to begin with, and then I can take all the pins out and it's held down. So start down the bottom here, this one, and just go over, come up here, go down, come up here, down, across, just go all the way round on your pieces, and that's that for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.